Vanderbilt, and welcome back to a new semester of Morning View. My name is Sam Mallett.
And I'm Carly Schwartz. We are so excited to be back.
Yes, for our last semester of hosting this show.
It's so sad. I just still remember our first day showing up at 7:30 being the most confused freshman in the world. And now we've bumped it back so you guys can sleep in and still watch us, you know.
Right, and I think I'm just as tired now that we're starting at 10:15 as I was when we started at 7:30.
Oh, I agree.
Because when I was a freshman, I could do it. I can't do it anymore.
No, I can't imagine waking up at 6:45 making that trek over from comms, especially in this cold. I don't think it was that cold our freshman year.
No.
I mean, it's freezing out.
It is. It's not.
And yesterday was so nice. I obviously wore a big bubble coat, thinking it was going to be freezing, and then it was like 60 degrees. I was like, oh man. The nice day I'm wearing my warm clothes, and then the cold day I'm wearing my warm clothes, and I just can't keep track of the weather. It changes too much.
That's how it always goes. I'm used to just like, okay, well I have like a jacket, and if it's hot, I'll take it off, and if it's too cold for just this jacket, I'll just be cold.
But that's the problem is, and you get sick.
Yes.
Which I know you're dealing with, and I'm dealing with.
You can hear it in my voice and in Carly's voice.
And it's sad. But anyway, before we were sick, we were on break. How was your break?
It was great.
Yeah, what did you do?
Very calming. I was home the entire break, except I went to the BBVA Compass Bowl.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun. It was good. It was really nice to see a stadium packed with Vanderbilt fans for once.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Which was awesome.
I wanted to go, but the flights were too expensive to change at that point, so I couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Coach Franklin's
I know we lost
game
Coach
before
Franklin.
he betrayed us.
Seriously, I can't believe that.
I know.
Can you believe that?
I have like serious trust issues now.
I mean, I think that makes sense.
Like
he ditched us, he got rid of us, like.
I have serious abandonment issues, Coach Franklin. So if you're watching, just know that I'm like deeply psychologically troubled because of you.
You shouldn't have left us, Coach Franklin.
No.
I finally was interested in football this year at Vanderbilt.
Although Derek Mason.
Yes.
I'm excited for this guy.
Have you met him yet on campus?
I haven't met him, but I've seen like videos that he's posted, and he seems like he's cool.
He seems awesome.
So I'll be a little bit less trustful of him because of Coach Franklin. He's ruined me for other coaches.
Until he can build up your trust, which I'm sure he will, with all his amazing coachiness.
Yes.
Whatever.
Well, that's one of the big stories from these past few weeks. Let's take a look at some other ones with some headlines. Last week, the State Department issued a travel alert for the Sochi Olympics, warning that game-goers that bombings and abductions could continue in Russia, particularly in the North Caucasus region. This week, the United States is making further plans for evacuating Americans in case of emergency at the game next month. The United States is moving, pardon me, Vanderbilt. If ordered, helicopters could be launched from there to Sochi. And if more capacity is needed, the C-17 transport aircraft will be on standby in Germany and could be on the scene in about 2 hours. That's in addition to U.S. precautions on Russian soil, where FBI agents are now traveling in Sochi to work with their Russian counterparts, according to Representative Michael McCall, chairman of the U.S. House and Homeland Security Committee. The United States has also discussed at the highest levels the sharing of its high-tech bomb detection technology developed to protect service members from deadly homemade bombs in Iraq and Afghanistan with Russia. Concern over explosives is heightened because the radical Islamists who have threatened to attack the Sochi Games have a track record with hidden bombs. One was detonated under Stadium Grandstand in Grozny in 2004. In more local news, President Barack Obama will be making a stop this Thursday in Nashville as part of a post-State of the Union address speaking tour the White House announced this weekend. President Obama, whose approval rating among Tennessee voters fell below 30% in December, will be speaking on jobs and economic progress. According to the White House, the same topic will be the focus of his 6th State of the Union address. In Vanderbilt-related news, on January 20th, more than 260 members of the Vanderbilt community participated in programming throughout the campus and Nashville area in honor of Martin Luther King, Jr. Student organizations, including the Black Student Alliance, Vanderbilt Spoken Word, Vanderbilt Student Government, and the Multicultural Leadership Council, participated in the planning of the day. One of the main events for the day was a commemorative march at Tennessee State University, where students, community members, and university officials, including Chancellor Zepos, walked in memory of Martin Luther King, Jr. And in sports-related news, the Vanderbilt women's basketball game unfortunately did not turn out as we had hoped this weekend. With less than a minute remaining in the game, South Carolina guard Tiffany Mitchell hit a crucial layup, giving the Gamecocks a 2-point lead. On the ensuing Commodore possession, she forced a turnover, which she took down the court for a 2-point basket. The Gamecocks held on to this lead to defeat the Commodores by a score of 61-57. However, the men's basketball team beat the Texas A&M Aggies 66-55, ending a two-game losing streak. For more information on these stories and more, check out InsideVandy.com or pick up the latest edition of The Hustler.
Obama's coming to Nashville. What?
Yes.
You know how much traffic there's going to be. I just have to say.
There's so much traffic as it is.
No. Speaking of someone, when Obama literally shuts down the city of Los Angeles when he comes. And Los Angeles has probably, like, this is my rant, 5 times as much traffic as Vanderbilt.
Yes.
As Nashville. It is a disaster when Obama comes to LA.
Well, I mean, LA's a disaster anyway. If you've ever tried to drive there.
That is true.
It's rough.
But now that Obama's going to be in Nashville, oh my God.
And there's
I'm staying in my room all day.
In Nashville. There's
two
like a couple of interstates, and then there's like West End and.
And they're gonna shut them down. There's no way.
You can drive on.
And they're gonna shut everything down. I mean, I remember my senior year of high school. We got out of school. We had to leave school at 11 o'clock because Obama was coming to town. It was like I don't know.
Maybe we'll get a half day.
How great would that be?
That would be awesome.
Because then the professors won't be able to drive home. Oh my God, maybe we'll get a half day. You guys should know that was the best thing ever when we got a half day in high school when Obama came to town. Because there's no way to get home otherwise. But then there was a panic because like parents worked and they couldn't pick up their kids, and like the school buses couldn't run. It was a disaster, literally a disaster. But I'm picturing there's going to be a lot of problems.
I think so.
What day is it? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, anyway, I think it's Thursday.
Killing it with these headlines today.
Killing it with headlines. Now who is reading problems? Not me. I'm the literate one. Just kidding.
It was
Let's
blue.
be real.
It was blue on black, and I couldn't read it.
It was one of the.
The teleprompter is so hard. You guys don't even know.
You don't even know.
You don't know my life, Vanderbilt.
It's so hard, especially when it's moving too fast. You just can't keep up. You know. I promise we're smart people.
Whatever. I've learned from the mistake. I'm going to make all of the text white so that it pops out of the black from now on.
It was definitely a link. It was definitely definitely a hyperlink.
I'm going to remove hyperlinks from now on.
No hyperlinks. We hate hyperlinks.
We've learned from our mistake. We're moving on. It's done. We don't need to talk about it.
That is true.
I'm still the literate one.
We're debatable. Just kidding. We'll see how I do today. Because even though all this drama surrounding Obama is here, obviously, hopefully, Vanderbilt, you have been dealing with no drama as you just got back from break. So, I hope you had a very restful break and beginning of the semester. Of course, when everyone's away from school, it seems that things slow down and the drama goes away. But lucky for you, drama within the entertainment industry is always thriving. So, I have quite a bit to catch you up on. All of you Bieber fans, and most likely even you non-Bieber fans, might have heard Bieber's recent run-in with the law. That's right, Bieber was arrested in Miami on the 23rd for DUI and drag racing after leaving a club. He was pulled over for speeding and failed a sobriety test. Questions now arising whether or not he will be sent back to Canada. So, the question remains, what in fact will be Bieber's punishment? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And before this drama broke, the buzz was all about Beyoncé's surprise album. That's right, for all of you who couldn't focus on finals because they were just too busy listening to Queen Bee's new album, you know the magic that I'm talking about. Queen Bee did it again by releasing a surprise album with going all the typical publicity. This album dropped and everyone went crazy as it was only available on iTunes, so clearly everyone just had to buy it. Needless to say, the album was a big hit. If you were lucky enough to catch the Grammys last night, you would have seen her performance of one of her hits on the show with Jay-Z. So, speaking of the Grammys, as I'm sure you're all aware, award show season is in full swing as the Golden Globes, SAG Awards, and the Grammys have all taken place. So naturally, I have to update you on all the winners in case you were too caught up in rush or even being a good student and working at the beginning of school to watch the shows. The Golden Globes were on January 12th. For all of you who missed it, I will of course do a recap of the wonderful night. The Best Motion Picture Drama went to 12 Years a Slave. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama went to Cate Blanchett in Blue Jasmine. Best Actor in a Motion Picture Drama went to Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club. Best Motion Picture Comedy or Musical went to American Hustle. Best Actress in a Motion Picture Musical or Comedy went to Amy Adams in American Hustle. Best Actor in a Motion Picture Musical or Comedy went to Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. Best Animated Feature Film went to Frozen. Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture went to Jennifer Lawrence in American Hustle. Best Supporting Actor in a Motion Picture went to Jared Leto in Dallas Buyers Club. Best TV Series Drama went to Breaking Bad. The Best Actress in a TV Series Drama went to Robin Wright in The House of Cards. The Best Actor in a TV Series Drama went to Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad. The Best TV Series, Musical, or Comedy went to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The Best Actress in a TV Series, Musical, or Comedy went to Amy Poehler in Parks and Recreation. And lastly, the Best Actor in a TV Series, Musical, or Comedy went to Andy Samberg in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And the SAG Awards then followed the Golden Globes the next weekend, and many of the winners overlap between these two award shows. But just so you don't miss any of the winners, I will obviously do a recap of the SAG Awards as well. Outstanding Performance by Cast and Motion Picture went to American Hustle. Again, Outstanding Performance by Male Actor in a Leading Role went to Matthew McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club. Outstanding Performance by Female Actor in a Leading Role went to Cate Blanchett in Blue Jasmine. Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role went to Jared Leto in Dallas Buyers Club. Outstanding Performance by Female Actor in a Supporting Role went to Lupita Nyong'o in 12 Years a Slave. Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series went to Breaking Bad. Again. Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Comedy Series went to Modern Family. Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Drama Series went to Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad. Again. Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Drama Series went to Maggie Smith in Downton Abbey. Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Comedy Series went to Ty Burrell in Modern Family. And last but not least, Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Comedy Series went to Julia Louis-Dreyfus in Veep. Now, I know I've thrown a lot of winners out there for you, but I thought it was just so important so that you know all the best movies and shows to catch up on whenever you're in need of a break from studying. And because there was so much to catch you up on, be ready next week for a Grammy recap as well as a look down the red carpet these past couple of weeks for fashion do's and don'ts. So much going on. Did you watch the Grammys last night?
I didn't catch it.
Okay, well, I'll give you time to go and watch the videos before next
Right,
week.
Right, watch the highlights. Jay-Z
watch
and
the
Beyonce
highlights.
performing together.
Seriously.
It is not fair how much talent there is between
Seriously,
the two of
I
them.
was like, I was
They're
in
just better
awe.
than any
You
of the
saw
rest
her
of us.
performance at least.
Yeah.
Did you see her? Okay.
Beyonce
and Jay-Z.
Just not fair.
Killed it.
Not fair.
We were all like, oh my God. And did you see, okay, sorry, I have to bring this one up. There's a Vine right now going around of Taylor Swift when she thought she won one of the Grammys and she didn't.
I heard about that.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. She literally was like, ah!
If you need a
And
shoulder
then
to
she
cry
was like-
on, Taylor Swift.
You can go to Sam. He's here for you. If you're watching, because clearly that's all you have to do with your... I mean, honestly, you might be just so embarrassed that you thought you won the Grammy that you're just sitting in bed watching Vanderbilt television. That's your way to cope with some ice cream.
What I do when I think I won a Grammy and then didn't.
Clearly, just snuggle up in bed and watch us on
Pints of Ben
TV.
& Jerry's and some VTV.
It's the best remedy. So true.
But speaking of VTV, there is one man who, even though he has left Vanderbilt, is still a big part of the VTV family, and that is John Rice. Now, instead of a typical segment for you, I will be presenting this week's edition of the Rice Report. Now, we know that a lot of you have been with us since the beginning of MorningVU. We also know that means that you remember our dear anchor, John Rice. While John graduated last year and is currently blowing stuff up at Fort Benning, he still likes to keep us updated on what he's up to. Since we know that John had many fans while here at Vandy, we thought it'd be a good idea for us to share what we know with you. John's done a lot of cool things while at Fort Benning. He's done simulated air assaults where he was repelled out of helicopters. At a Strikers Leaders course, he shot off real big guns and he rode in tanks. In this picture, you can actually see the bullet being fired. He's ridden a lot of tanks, but most importantly, he's graduated. He'll be going to Ranger School in late February at Fort Benning as well. A fun fact about Ranger School is there is no guarantee that he will graduate. Only 1 in 3 people ever get a chance to go, and only 1 in 3 that go graduate. So if you know John, or even if you don't, send him some good vibes his way. Also, for those of you that don't know him, that do know him, he will be in town this weekend, so be sure to go say hi. Because
Wow. He will be in town this weekend.
I know he likes it when people make a big deal that he visits.
He does. He definitely does. Maybe he'll even be here for the show. I don't know.
It would be great if he's still in town on
He's
Monday.
still in town on
we
Monday,
can
we
do the
can-
triple hosting again.
We can. He's done it once, and I
Yep.
don't put it past him to do it again. Was that a John endorsed segment?
John sent those pictures to our
Ah,
producer. John Rice's stamp of approval.
John Rice, always here, even when he is miles away. But we miss you, John.
We do.
We're sending good vibes your way, and excited to see you this weekend. Hopefully you're not coming in Thursday, or else you're going to have some problems getting around with Obama in town.
Right.
Because clearly that's the one thing I'm focusing on. As should the rest of you guys. Anyway. It's exciting stuff. It's cold though. So the
It is.
weather today, we have a high of 26 with a low of 9. But it's 0% chance of rain, and it'll be partly cloudy. But no chance of rain means no snow. So you're just going to freeze to death, Vanderbilt, without any snow.
When it's below freezing, and especially when it's like in single-digit temperatures, I don't
No,
leave the house.
no,
I stay
I
inside.
don't blame you. What did you end up doing on your snow day, by the way?
When was,
On Monday.
Oh, on Monday, that's
Did you
right.
play in the snow or did you stay inside?
I stayed inside.
Me too. Same thing. I just stayed inside all day. You know, even if there's snow, it doesn't matter. Once you get to like a certain point with the wind chill, there's no point in stepping outside. It's way too cold.
Right. It didn't even feel like a snow day to me because we hadn't actually started school yet. So
Right,
it
right,
was like the break, which was like we got like a bonus day.
Which was nice,
Yeah.
though, considering my luggage
I
got
like forgot
lost.
that
So
it happened there for a sec. Sorry, I'm spacey today, Vanderbilt.
come on, Sam.
Coffee.
You need some coffee, Vanderbilt. Go drink up coffee, get warm, get ready for John to be in town and send some good vibes his way. And be sure to check us out on Facebook at VTV's Morning View and tune in on Wednesday for our first show back with Fallon and Carly Vaughn. Have a great day, Vanderbilt.